Did you know that there can only ever be 21 million Bitcoins in the world? Interesting, right? Why not 1 million, 100 million, or infinity? Since we can't ask Satoshi, the creator of Bitcoin, why he or she set the limit at 21 million, we'll instead present you with a couple of intriguing theories, beginning with the money supply replacement theory. According to an email supposedly shared between Satoshi and Bitcoin core contributor Mike Hearn, Satoshi says, "I wanted to pick something that would make prices similar to existing currencies." Going back to 2009, when Bitcoin was invented, the total global money supply, including cash, coins, demand deposits, travelers' checks, and others, was approximately $21 trillion. On one hand, a dollar's smallest unit is a cent. Each dollar equals 100 cents, so the total existing currency in 2009 was around 2,100 trillion cents. On the other hand, Bitcoin's smallest unit of currency is called a Satoshi. Each Bitcoin is equal to 100 million Satoshis. So if the total supply is capped at 21 million, then it means there will only ever be 2,100 trillion Satoshis. Very spot on. In Satoshi's email to Mike Hearn, he further explains, 0.001 BTC could be worth €1. That actually came true in 2013. Of course, Bitcoin is now worth much more, which Satoshi also accounted for in his email, saying, "Without knowing the future, that's very hard." The fact still remains that the numbers are pretty close to just being a mere coincidence. Alternatively, some have argued that the 21 million cap is arbitrary and can be explained by some quick math. This theory says that 21 million is the limit because of two rules decided on by Satoshi Nakamoto: that new blocks are added onto the chain roughly every 10 minutes, and that mining rewards would be halved every 210,000 blocks, otherwise known as the Bitcoin halving. The Bitcoin halving is when rewards for miners are slashed in half, and takes place after every 210,000 blocks are mined, which happens to be roughly every 4 years. So in 2009, for every block mined, miners earned 50 Bitcoin, then 25 Bitcoin in 2012, then 12.5 Bitcoin in 2016, 6.25 Bitcoin in May 2020, and the next halving is set to take place in March 2024. The halving sequence looks something like 50 BTC plus 25 BTC plus 12.5 BTC plus 6.25 BTC, and so on, adding up to roughly 100 BTC. So, by the time the block rewards get to 0 BTC, which is estimated to be in 2140, the total number of Bitcoins released into circulation just happens to be 210,000 blocks, 100 BTC, which equals around 21 million. However, this doesn't explain why he chose the 10-minute block time or the 4-year halving schedule. Some people say it's maybe just because he liked blackjack. So, which theory makes more sense? Only Satoshi Nakamoto truly knows, and he or she isn't telling.